Hello, welcome back to Oh, I thought they fell over. Welcome back to Chellington. I want to get some grass cut, but how do I get to that grass field just there? What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Weird. I'm going to get a big bud on the mower, and I'm going to follow on behind with my loading wagon. Is this the bunker silo? Let's just get up the old Mr. P idiot menu. Compacting, fresh, yes it is, okay. Right, but I have been having issues with grass. I'll cut it, I'll load it up, and for some reason sometimes it does not let me put it in the bunker silo. If you do know why, then please let me know down in the comments section. I would be loving to know as to why. Okay, so is this the big grass field? Okay, this is part of the cow's paddock. I don't know if it'll let me generate a course for this. Yeah, I don't know if it'll let me generate a course for this, but it is saying that field 36, or is it the one over there? So I can't see it being this. It's got to be this. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So how on earth do I get in here? Is it over there? Okay. Let's just take that off for now and turn caps lock off because Mr. P is an absolute sponge. Right, so it's here. So how do we get here? Let's bring up the map again. Is there a... oh, there's a turn in here. Okay. Alright, so I'll basically go to where the cows are and turn right. Well, left out there and then right there. You get it. Well, we don't have any cows at the minute. It's a shame, but we don't. We're broke. There's a lot of scrap around here. And I don't think I actually showed you what we have. If I climb over here, what we have around here. As you can see, we've got the Tatoma. We have the... what am I stuck on? We have the Samson Flex 23. And we have the Hay Buster. Never used the Hay Buster. I've never really used the Samson or the Tatoma, so it's all new to me. Right, so let's get the mower connected to the big bud. And hopefully we can get it to plot out the course. And to get that field mowed, and we'll come behind it in the mower. I don't like the... that's the only thing I don't like about that. When you get out, it literally drops you down to the floor. So here's the mower. So let's bring on super strength and let's just drag that out for a minute. There we go. Just come on out. Oh, we get... some of these objects are really finicky to grab. Like, let's walk forward a bit. Or you can go your own way. Alright, let's get in. Get it turned on. Let's try and get a course plotted. And have this just go on its merry way, mowing the grass. So if you do know as to the reason why sometimes when you cut the grass and you load it straight away, why it doesn't let me put it in the loading area, like the silage clamp for the bunker, please let me know, because that does cause me some issues. I'm there scratching my head. I'm like, why are you not working? Why are you not letting me? A storage shed over there. Why aren't you letting me put it in the bunker? So, like I say, if you do know why, then leave it in the old comment section. And if you didn't tell me why I went that wrong way, shame on you. Shame on you. You should have told me. Disgusting. I thought you was there for me. Alright, here we go. Wow, this big bud really needs a clean. I was thinking to myself, this big bud will look absolutely massive compared to this mower. But actually it doesn't. The old stubble master, is it? Yeah, the old stubble master. Yeah, big old beastie mower. And the castle in the distance. Oh, just makes it like a dream. Absolutely stunning. So what we're, like I say, what we've got, old wobbly bobs down the road. Like I was saying, we'll get this in there, get it to plot a course. We'll get it mowing, give it a little bit crack on. Whilst we get the loading wagon. And we can see if Mr. P can plot a course. Course generation, what field are we in? 36. Whoa, that went quick. 36. Because we are mowing, I will want to go around the headland twice. We will do clockwise. Headland passes. We'll do the headland first. Smooth 7, up and down. It's already calculated the mower's width. There's no obstacles in the way. So let's generate field course. Let's just scroll in. That's where it's gonna go. And I don't know why there was a black line in the screen there. But yeah, there's the course. So it's generated the course. The start is there. Wow, it's really started you off on a dodgy way. Let's swing you round. There we go. Alright, so this is 36, so let's save this as mow field 36. 36, Mr. P, come on now. Save. And then drive course. Hopefully. He says fingers crossed. This should just go along and mow. I might need to get the windrower behind that. Yeah, I think I'll need to get the windrower. It's not really gone that far along the edge, really, thinking about it. Why has it done that? Let's have a quick look at the old course. Oh, because it's on the inside course first. Okay. Okay, go your own way. As long as you get it done, I'm not really bothered. Still. Let's tab on through where you put me. Actually, that's not far away. We can cope with that. Right. So I'll need the windrower first. What tractor should we use? We've got that one there. What we will use is we'll use the beautiful little one down here. Got the little John Deere here. I forgot that the stubble master, I don't know if it does put it in a windrow, but it doesn't matter. Gives us a chance to use this beautiful little thing. Let's get it. Come on now with this camera. Jeez. Oh. Stunning little John Deere. Sounds beautiful. That's what we've got to do, is we've got to get in there, we've got to get that windrower. We'll windrow it up. Hopefully I don't hit anything. You'll have to let me know if you do want me to do more in cab. You know, and when there's great scenery or we do montages, get out of cab. If you want manual attach on. Either way, I don't mind. I just love the experience of playing the game. So I'm really excited for this one, especially with the carrots, the onions, and all the other things that you can do. Because in the first episode, we did plant some carrots. I believe it was carrots. I'm sure it was. Right, I'm not that sure where to go, so I'm just going to follow the tyre tracks of the big bud. There's where I went wrong, just in front there. Mr. P now knows it has to go through here, over the grate. You have to let me know, in real life, do their grates even work? I know cows wouldn't want to go really on it, because their feet would slip through it, but surely, does that deter them? Huh. Oh, there's a chicken pen there. Huh, okay. That's where the chickens are, Mr. P. Okay, so it's only done one headland. Why is it only done one headland? Mr. or Mrs., why have you only done one headland? That's kind of weird, but okay. I will just pull here on what's already been done, and we'll give it a minute to get some more work done. That looks really nice. I'm really impressed. No. Really impressed with that big bud. It did take me a while to find it. The big bud 320. It's a very, very nice mod. And Mr. P having a brain fart forgetting that this doesn't windrow. Really nice. But why haven't you done the headland? Is that because when I started him off in the wrong position and facing the wrong way? So we didn't start off around and then obviously around? Very weird. But as you can see, the grass texture, I do have it on, oh, what's it called? Is it like real grass or real mown grass? So that is the texture that you're seeing right now. Actually looks pretty good. I'm actually impressed with that. And because the big bud articulates, he's making light work of turning the mower around. That's actually really, really impressive. Nice. That's some really nice stuff. But why haven't you done the headland? Well, I'll never know why he hasn't done the headland. But what I do know is we need to get windrowing. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get in. I really do like this John Deere. What John Deere is it? The John Deere 40... It's John Deere 4020. Let's just get in again. The John Deere 4020 diesel. That is absolutely beautiful. Let's turn that off now. And that is a really, really nice designed John Deere. And what's that saying there? Heineke? It's a really, really nice mod, and I love the exhaust systems, the ones with the flaps at the top, where it just, I was debating whether to get jewels on this, but then I was like, you know what, I think it actually looks nice like that, and with the dinky little steps. Obviously if I owned this in real life, I'd obviously adapt those steps to wider ones, because Mr. P is really clumsy, and no my luck, I'd literally slip off the step. But yeah, other than that, the old John Deere diesel. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm back. I had to reverse out the way. I did get the mower to redo its course play, literally just to do the other side of the headland, and then of course I've got it to then drive back up to the point where it was, and yeah, now it's all golden. So let's get this opened out. Let's get this grass loaded up. But if you do know about my whole silage situation, please let me know, because it is causing me a couple of head scratching issues, which really it shouldn't be. Alright, so let's get you lowered down. Let's put the old cruise control on. Let's watch this go. And yes, it is Mr. P driving. I'm not going to use cosplay for everything, but when you can have one mowing and the other going around getting it in windrows, it definitely helps. And oh, that big bud just looks absolutely stunning. I'm really proud of myself for finding that. I think at the time I wasn't actually looking for it, but really I'm glad I found it. Is it realistic to have on a farm like this, which pretty much is based in the UK? No, it's not. It's more of an American big behemoth, or possibly even Australia. You know, the places that just have absolutely colossal fields. I mean, you wouldn't really expect big buds in the UK, but you might do, and you never know. Probably just Mr. P being an absolute sponge and not knowing anything. But still, this old little John Deere's doing its job. Let's just get in cab. Oh, be careful. Yeah, I am. Oh dear. Still, it is a beautiful little John Deere. If you're looking for a little John Deere, this is definitely the one for you. I think it's got like 110 or 8, might have 88 horsepower, I think. But still, it is beautiful little John Deere. If you really do like your John Deeres, then you've got to get this. The John Deere 4020 diesel. The old little chug along. I do have some other old equipment, like mods installed, that I don't have on this map. Maybe in other Let's Plays we'll do like an old rustic series where we have like no equipment and we go around and find stuff in barns and old abandoned farms. If you like the sound of that, then let me know. You could always set up some kind of series like that, basically like barn finders but for farm equipment. Let's try and be kind of realistic. I don't want to go in the bushes. There we are. I do like the progressive steering, but with semis and trucks and things, it's a bit of a beast. Let's lower that down. There we go. Get the old cruise control on. Please don't get hit by the big bud, because cosplay really does not like stopping at all. That's not going to affect my windrow, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Didn't want it affecting my windrow. I want to be able to collect these. So as soon as he's done mowing, what I could do is I could get this to follow the course that the mower had and get the old loading wagon out. But you know what? Mr. P wants to farm, so Mr. P is going to do it. We're going to get this windrowed. We're going to get it. Nice texture of the grass. I'm not going to get hit by that much, no. Okay, nice texture of the grass for the real mow. we're going kind of slow. I do not want to get, you know, side struck by the big bud, because that's got 320 horsepower. This poor little thing's only got 88. This would get hit into next week if the big bud just came over and gave it a nice little sweet love tap. I just love the mixture of equipment that I've got. I mean, in this Let's Play and the other Let's Plays that we're doing, even in the realistic series, I love the equipment that I chose. And obviously some of my subscribers and my friends got to choose their own equipment and what other pieces they wanted on their farms, which I thought was fantastic. It's great to have that interaction with people. There we are. Let's lift you up. Not going to get sideswiped by the big bud, am I? No, loads of room. Right, so what shall we do? Up and down? Yeah, I think we'll do up and down. Right, so here we go. Not going to be a very straight up and down, so you can tell Mr. P's done it. But still, yeah, I love Farm Sim. I really do. You know, if there are any real farmers watching this, if you ever need a hand, let me know. I'd love to have the farming experience. Am I any good at it? No, I mean, you've seen me playing Farm Sim. Still, the thought's there. Oh dear, if ever you want me to come down to your farm and vlog it for a day, you know, Mr. P, just, even if I don't use any equipment, just come down and just enjoy the day. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to come down. Obviously with the whole thing that's going on now, wouldn't be advisable, obviously. But, you know, as soon as all this blows over, get it lowered down. I'm making great progress. Surely the bud's nearly finished. Yeah, he's nearly finished. Could always get the bud on the loading wagon, but then it's not going to be in the same lines as what I've done. Yeah, probably do the course and we'll end up with like 3 strands of grass in the loading wagon. That'd definitely be Mr. P's kind of look. Oh, there we go. He has finished. So let's quickly stop him. There we are. Let's open that and that. Let's stop the driver. We'll close the course. We will drive this out the way. This bud really does not look that big with this mower. I thought, like I was saying earlier, I thought it would look huge on this. It actually doesn't, which kind of surprises me. Oh dear. Let's get rid of that and that. There we go. I do love that I can disable the hood. I mean, it just makes it that much better. Especially when you're in cab or you're doing like your realistic series or you want to get really good montages. You know, you don't have to worry about having those in the way or having to worry about having to zoom in a little bit just so you don't get, you know, the speedometer in there. Because that was the thing I was struggling with PS4. You know, when I wanted to do montages, I was having to like zoom in certain areas just so I didn't have the hood in the way, or so I didn't have the speedometer or the fill level of implements and tools and things like that. You know, the only still thing I don't like about PC, even though you turn off the hood, it'll probably pop up in 1 minute, is when you go near your loading wagon, that still pops up, which I find really weird. You turn the hood off, but yet that still pops up on the old hood. Oh, you're not going to pop up now, are you? Oh, normally does. Right, now just thinking, do I have a pressure washer? Do you know what? Not really sure. Did Mr. P get a pressure washer? Answer to that, ladies and gentlemen, is no, he didn't. But there we go. That is that. That is that. Ah, that never gets old. Realism went out the window for that one. So let's get back to the old John Deere. Did we lift it up? Yes, we did. Okay. We will use the IMT for the loading wagon. Our other John Deere just doesn't have the power for it, whereas our IMT is, I do believe that's like 210 horsepower. So really, it's not a bad tractor for the price. I do believe, let's just have a quick look. The IMT here, valued for me at 33,542. No. It's got, let's have a look, 210 horsepower. I mean, is that like in medium tractors? Oh, there it is. Is that it? It's this, but it is the engine setup for 210. 39,500, and you've got yourself a 210 horsepower tractor. I mean, can't go wrong. I mean, some of the prices of these, I mean, look, the 1972 John Deere 7020. That is beautiful. 150 horsepower. If you go into used and second hand, that's an extra 7 grand off of it. It's only going to cost you 14,960 for an articulated John Deere 7020 150 horsepower. That it just blows my mind. I mean, some of the larger tractors, I don't know if I've got any installed. No, I don't. But some of the larger tractors as well as some of the small ones. I mean, the old Minneapolis Moline, 11,600. If you get it second hand, 7,888. And that's 142 horsepower. Can't go wrong. It's like the Volvo. 102 horsepower. 25 grand. It's got less horsepower than the Minneapolis Moline, and the Minneapolis Moline's cheaper. So, yeah. I mean, you can find some real bargains if you install the second used, I think it's got called like the used vehicles mod. I mean, I think that should be implemented in game anyway, you know, in base game. Because, you know, not every farm is going to buy brand new equipment. I know I wouldn't. You know me, I'm an absolute vulture when it comes to old equipment. I mean, the older the better. I mean, obviously there's limits. Mr. P, there's limits. But still, I absolutely love the old equipment. It's like it's got character. You know, some of the vehicles, you grow bonds with them. I mean, like on the PS4 I had Horse and we had the Hulk. I mean, those beautiful machines. I mean, could we ever do a series where we bring those back or welcome them to the PC side of life? Possibly. Maybe. I don't know, you'll have to let me know down in the comments. You know, could we release some life into the lost vehicles of the console? Like bring back the Hulk, bring back Horse and Jet and Spike, I think it might have been. Jet and Spike. The old Deutzwahr and the other big beast. I mean, we could always do a let's play with them, I mean. So I'm just still absolutely gutted about my PS4. I turn it on, within about 20 minutes it blue screens and just freezes. You know, I've looked on YouTube I've looked on the internet. I've already had new parts put into it, and the amount of times I've opened it up, cleaned it all out, it's still doing it. So, you know, Mr. P is wiping his hands with it, but we could lease, like I say, lease life into the equipment and vehicles and whatnot that we had, and give them new life on PC. You'll have to let me know what you think about that idea. Is it a good idea? I don't know. Is it going to work? I don't know. Are some of them mods on PC? Honestly, again, I don't even know. But, you know, maybe one day we could look at doing that. God, look, this John Deere! Oh. The way it just chugs along. This incline here, it's like it's nothing to it. It's like, bring on the incline, kicks in, and it's like, who is the boss? Stunning. We'll do this bit now. There we go. Oh, going downhill a bit speedy. Let's just try and level out a little bit. I actually got a fair amount of grass off of this field. If you look at the windrows, we're going to get a good amount. I'm really happy about that. Because all this is going to go in the bunker silo if it lets me. I'm hoping it does. If it doesn't, I'm going to be one sad Mr. P and just sit in the corner and cry. Switch. Here we go. And down we go. Because I have found some favourite mods of mine. You know, for console or PC, what are your favourite mods? Yeah, I know I probably said this on console, but you know, what are your mods? What's your go-to? I mean, for me now with PC, honestly, I'm not sure, because still this is an all new world to me. I do have a couple of favourites. I mean, I love the Minneapolis Moline. I absolutely love that tractor. The Renault that I have on the Realistic series, I really like that. I have seen a Volvo. Not like the one I just showed you, but there was a different Volvo. But I really can't find that many Volvo tractor mods. I found one, and that's not exactly the greatest standards. I do believe I showed you it in the Realistic series. It really didn't look that fantastic, because originally I was going to have that as the tractor that I buy in that series, because I really wanted a Volvo, and then I see it and it's like, oh wow. Because when I was recording and you actually see me get in that tractor and have a look, that was actually the first time I got in that tractor, and I was like, wow, that is really underwhelming. Because to move the tractor to where I wanted it, I literally just used super strength and I moved it that way. I didn't actually get in and drive it. But as soon as I got in whilst I was recording and for the episode, I wasn't planning on saying, oh well, that's underwhelming. I was planning on saying, oh yeah, it's amazing, you know, this is the tractor I want. But it didn't work out like that. I see it and I was like, no, I can't have this. If I'm going to be driving in cab, I at least want something that looks nice, doesn't seem blotchy. You know, granted, you know, the modder of it, you know, kudos to you. You did a brilliant job on the exterior, but the interior just lacking for a Realistic series, which is really upsetting because I wanted it. He says with a pouty lip, puppy dog eyes. But who knows? What tractor will we get? Don't know. I do like that yellow wire. Oh, I'm trying to think what tractor it is. And IBM? And yeah, I can't remember. But the other yellow one without the cab that was in Old American's. Ooh, there. In the old workshop. I did like that. Don't know if he'll do a deal on that though. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Maybe he'll just tell me to get lost. Because I'm being a tightwad. You never know. Maybe it'll come along in a different episode or a different series. Or maybe it'll even turn up on this map, who knows? The possibilities are endless. I do love now that with PCA, if some clutter and all that's in the way and I feel like that space could be used better, I can just go, right, get out of the way, object hider, move. That, I would love to have that on console. Well, I would have loved to have that on console, but... oh, there we go. Did you see that thing pop up in the bottom corner? My hood is off and that still popped up. Very... oh. Calm down, John Deere. Ooh, calm down, you're tipping. Alright, oh, tipping a little bit there, the old John Deere, come on. What we'll do, we'll pull here, turn the engine off. I'm pulling these here because I think I am going to put like a pressure washer here somewhere, or possibly in the door here. I don't know. I don't know where would be a good spot for a pressure washer really, but they're there. They're there. I know they're there. Right, so IMT, it is your time to shine once again. Let's get in, get the engine on. We will drop you there. We'll turn around. I thought it was falling back then. I was going to say, don't tell me that. But I really do love that I got the yellow class Lexion, like on Brian's farming videos. If you watch his YouTube channel, he has they have 2 class Lexions. I'm not sure if we've got 2 now. It's been a while since I've been able to get on the old YouTube. He says as he creates YouTube content. To get on YouTube and actually watch the normal stuff that I'd love to watch. I don't really get that much time. Alright, so let's get that attached. Wires. Why is the PTO not on? Yeah, because I'm sure that's how a PTO works. That's definitely how the PTO works. Alright, now you've seen now you've seen how a real PTO works. Oh, you just hear the power in this IMT. Wow, it's got a lot of pull power. I mean, some of the tractors that I've found, I look and I'm like, what on earth is that thing? And then you get in it and it just totally surprises you out of no... I've done it again. Out of nowhere. I need to go through there. Like this has really surprised me, this IMT. 210 horsepower, cheap as you like. And it's got enough grunt to get the job done. And as well, like I was saying, that Big Bud 320, I mean, that surprised me with how good that is. The only issue I don't like about it is when you get out, you basically fly through the floor like you sat on Aladdin's carpet and it's just stopped. But other than that, it's great, it's fantastic, it does the job. Yeah. Right, remind me never to do that again. That just sounded too much. Right, straighten out. Realism's going to go out the window for 1 minute as I get this piece of grass there. Right, so down and on. I'm hoping it's down and on. Here we go. What are we doing? 12 miles per hour. Wet grass. Windrow. Okay. So we're collecting wet grass windrow. Does it need to be dry to be able to go in the bunker silo? But then wouldn't that just defeat the object of cutting grass and collecting it? Oh, that's a bit of a steep angle, isn't it? God, I love the view from inside this. It's old, it's rustic, I love it, and it's got a decent stereo. So, look at that. CD player. Oh dear, CD player. Nice. That's actually a pretty cool CD player. Everything else rustic and old. Then you look up there and you got a decent CD player. That's all that matters. And apparently what matters is if Mr. P could stay on the swath. That would be a good start. I'm not doing bad though. The only thing that concerns me is it does say wet grass windrow. So what is the difference? Let's get the old Mr. P idiot menu off. There we go. So I don't get it because it does say wet grass. It's wet grass. Does it have to be dried? Do we need like a grass dryer mod or something like that? Do we need to dry the grass first and then put it in the bunker silo? But wouldn't wet grass in a silo help it ferment quicker? Wouldn't it? I don't know, I don't seem to be any grass expert, but that grass really does look wet. Oh dear. Alright, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a little bit of music and we'll get this field knocked out and hopefully be able to put it in the bunker silo. I'm hoping we can. So, see you all in a little bit. So here we go, moment of truth. Is it going to let me put this in here? But you will have to let me know down in the comment section. Do I need to get a dryer? I am running Maize Plus. It says WCS Fresh. This is Wet Grass Windrow. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. Nothing's coming up saying I can put this in here. This is obviously the bunker silo. Am I just being stupid and not grasping? Okay, so do I need to turn on the forage wagon and then unload? It's not giving me the option to unload. And it's normally control and I. This action cannot be performed here. Okay, so why can't this action be performed here? I don't understand it. If you do know why I cannot put... I've literally just mown windrowed and collected my grass and it's now saying wet grass windrow. Why can I not put that in my bunker silo? Do I need to dry it first with like a grass dryer or something like that? I honestly don't know. But if you do know, please let me know down in the comments below. But that is going to do for this episode for now. I do hope that you can help me with this little situation. It's driving me crazy and up the wall, as if that already needed to be said. Mr. P is crazy. But do I need to leave the grass out to dry on the field a little bit more? I don't know. Do I need to ted it or something like that? Let me know down in the comments. But as always, if you did enjoy this episode, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all here real soon on the one and only beautiful Chellington. See you all soon.